Hi there. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to make edits to the Canva templates in my Branding Simplified template shop. So let's head over to the computer and get started. So now in Canva, either the desktop app or the website, I'm in the app right now on my Mac. This is what the screen would look like, and this is the template we're going to learn to edit. And the principles apply to any of the templates. So basically, this template is the client testimonial, and it has 3 design options for you to choose from. So you could choose from either one of those 3, and here's examples of how they could be set up. And then this is what you purchase, the blank template. So let's jump over to the blank template, and we will do a search. Let me clear that out. We'll go to the Elements tab, tap on that, and then do a search. Maybe let's try African safari, because your clients absolutely love their safari. Then tap on the photos, and what you'll see here is a selection of Pro, which are the paid subscription images that you can access, or the ones that are available for free and for the free account. Now it's a little bit harder to find all the free ones, so what I suggest, if you don't have the paid account, go over here to this hamburger with little dots selection and filter them by price free, and then tap back down below. So this will give you all of the options you can use with Canva free. So for example, let's choose something that has a good background and not so much in the center, which might be a bit of a challenge because most images are center focused. So maybe then we can look for, if you don't see anything specific, maybe this one might work. So you click on it and drag it over, and you can see the background change. So then you let go of your selection. Now if you click once, it'll give you the selection. If you click twice, it'll give you the photo crop. So then you can also scale this up higher. You can make the photo bigger, and you can also click on it and drag it around so it fills the space that you want. Now let's try this and click done down below. So now in this background image, you can see a giraffe up there and a giraffe over here. But I'm not happy with this because the photo does look a bit blurry. So maybe instead I want to go and do a search for an African tent, a glamping tent, or maybe, no, I don't really like that. How about an African sunrise? So then here's some beautiful sunrises in Africa, and they look a little bit too glamorous for what my thoughts are of a safari. But this is also in the free version. Now, if you have Canva Pro, you can clear that filter. And then there's such a wider variety of images to use. So really for the $150 a year, it's worth having the Canva Pro update. Just my suggestion. So I'm going to choose, this one looks beautiful. So this photo here, I'm going to click and drag it over a tiny bit, and just so you can see a beautiful tree here, a beautiful tree here. And then it's just a matter of clicking, that selects the background. This selects the body text where you can change to, I loved my African safari trip that, and then insert your name, booked for me, and then continue with their testimonial. And then if you want to do something that maybe it's a supplier testimonial, you can always change the wording as well. Now, if you don't like the font that I chose for this word client, you can easily change that. You double click to select it, go up to where it says I some script, click on this and you will see all of the scripts you can choose from. So you can choose handwriting, and it brings up a huge list of different fonts that you can choose. And as similar to the photos, the ones with the crown are the paid pro versions, and then the ones without are for the free version or for the paid. You can use it as well. Tap on different fonts to see which one you like the best to go into that position. There's really a good selection even in the free version of Canva. Maybe we'll try Wistoria. And then I can also reposition that by clicking on it and then holding, and I can move it around. And if you want this to be somebody's signature as well, you can click on this and double click to select it, and then go up here back to the font as well, and maybe you want it to look like her handwriting. And also, if you have the same font throughout the whole thing and you want 10 pages changed, you can click on this to change all. But just be careful with that, because it would also change this font selection for the testimonial, and then also for the body copy. It'll change all of it to this as well. Now the other thing is, which I don't want it to do, so I'll click off into the gray area. Now the other thing is, you don't want this all capitalized. So I'm going to double click this and I'm going to retype. And you see when I'm retyping that it doesn't change to upper and lower case. Now here's how you change that. You go up here to where it's got the small a and the large A, which means upper and lower case. I want to deselect that. And then now, because I have type it with my cap locks on, I'll just retype it. So then there you go. There's her name with upper and lower case. And that's the same as this as well. If I want this to go upper and lower case, I can just tap on that, and then I can change this. So all of the templates are super flexible. If you don't want this much spacing between the letters, you make sure the word is selected. Go up here to this spacing button, tap on that, and then you can make the letter spacing less or more or less. And then you can also change the line spacing, which would be, say for example, this was a full paragraph. Just fill it in a little bit more. And it doesn't quite go to the end, but maybe I want this whole space filled up. What I could do is select it all, go up to the spacing button, and I can make my line spacing a little bit deeper. So I just drag that to the right, and it makes it more space between the lines of text, which is also called leading in graphic design. So the kerning is between the letters and leading is between the lines. Now, let me know in the comments if you would like me to do a graphic design 101. I've been a graphic designer for over 30 years, and some of it I don't even think about. So let me know if you want a graphic design 101, and I can show you in Canva to see if this is something that you want to see. Let me know. So basically that's how to edit the templates, and it's super easy. If you want to say, maybe you feel too humble to have a 5-star review, you can select these stars and you can change the colors in them. So right now they're grouped and they are, let's just check this. So you can do that. You can just select one, and maybe, it's a 4-star now because maybe you weren't as fast to reply to their emails as you wanted to be, or who knows what it is. Maybe it looks a little bit more humbling, but I kind of like the 5-star option because, typically we do give 5-star service to our clients, don't we? So that's how you would edit a Canva template from my Branding Simplified template shop. Now, and that's the same thing with this one. We'll move on to the page number 2, which is a completely different template. And in this one, I've given you space to put the client's photo if they're interested in that. So in this case, you would click on upload, and then you would upload files, and then you would choose, go to your desktop wherever you may have a selection of images, and you would just upload their photo. Now, this would be a great place if they don't want their photo, but if you want it to represent a specific type of person. Maybe it's a couple, maybe a young couple drinking coffee. Then you would go to photos, and then you would find, here's a young couple drinking coffee. I will drop that in, and there you go. There's your testimonial couple. And then you can fill in the blank of what they've sent in as their testimonial, just by even copying and pasting from the email or from the social media, wherever they have said their words. And then you can put in the background, maybe it's a back alley coffee shop in Italy. And then look at that. There's lots of different images. So you can drag and drop, and then you have a back alley copy. Now with this one, the photo is quite dark, so this part, you can't really see it. So you can double click on that, and then you can go to the text color button and change this to white. Now white stands out quite a bit. And then also you can change the color here if you want that to be something different, like yellow that stands out, but just make sure it's a contrast between the black, or you can even change the color of the bar if you like. But say, for instance, you really like red or blue or even dark brown. Those, let me just show you, they won't be visible. So you can barely see them here. So just make sure it's something that has a good contrast. Let's say this colored, light colored, and then we can change this to maybe this color. And then now you see how the background is too light for this light color. So now I will want to go with a black. So for example, and then I'll just put in, you put in your own, see, I can't even talk and, and type at the same time. So you can put in your own website in this space, and there you go. You have a finished template. Now I want to show you how to export these for saving for website. Now you go up to the share button here and you tap on that. And then you want to go to download. So tap on download, and then it'll show a PNG file, a JPEG, a PDF standard, which is a smaller size for emailing, a PDF print, which is best for printing. SVG is great for if you create logos, something like that, that you want to have a clear background. And you want also to be able to scale at multiple sizes. Anyways, SVG is something that is completely different. It's more for a higher end printing and for graphics. If you're going to do banners, that type of thing. And also video and a GIF. But for this purpose, we're going to go with JPEG because it will save it the smallest size for social media. Now, also the quality, I never do it at 80%. I always go to 100%. So this is a 1080p by 1080p size square, which is great for Instagram and for also for Facebook, and pretty much any social media will take the square size easily. Now, also, you want to make sure that it's that size and 100% quality, because you don't want it to go, say, for example, size small, which when it's posted on your social media channel, the background will be all modeled and you'll see digitization and pretty much ick. Anyways, and then you tap on download. So now if you are a Canva Pro, subscriber, you'll see this notice that you're saving $2.78 in Canadian because you subscribed and used Canva Pro images. So then click on download, and then you will see this screen. Oh, let me see if I can move myself out of the way. You will see this screen here that it's in the process of saving, and then you just choose where you will save the file, and because I have more than one page, it's saving it as a zip file. Now let me cancel that, and I will go back up to the share menu, and I will download, and where it says all pages, maybe I don't want to save all pages. I will uncheck that. Maybe I just want to save page 2. So then I select just page 2, and then I click on done. I click on done. Okay, maybe I have to move myself out of the way. And then I click on done. There we go. And then download. And then it's going through the process of saving, and it'll ask where to save it again. So that's basically the step-by-step instructions of how to edit the Canva templates. So if you have any questions, let me know down below. And yes, I'll see you in the next video.